Next, I'm going to give you a hint to homework 0, number 10, if you need it. So number 10 is the integral of x cubed ln times ln of x squared. So, looking at this is one that kind of actually looks like number 4 in some ways. It might not look exactly like number 4, but we got a composite function here where we have x squared inside ln, which was kind of the scenario of the last one. So substitution, last one as in number 4, because that's the last one that I talked about in recordings, but probably not making sense to you. So number 4. Anyway, if you pursue substitution, u equals x squared turns out is going to work really nicely. So that's all I'm going to say about that. That's how I would do it. But there's something I kind of wanted to point out here too, is that it actually works to do by parts in this one. By parts is usually for when you have some function times another function and they're different types of functions. In other words, like x cubed times x squared by itself would be not different types of functions because they're both polynomials and you could combine them and simplify and induce other stuff. So there's some other scenarios that can work but for by parts method, but generally that's what it looks like, and that's what we have going on. We have x cubed times the natural log of something. Happens to be a composite function too, but it's potential that by parts could work, I guess is the point I'm making. So in your by parts, you're choosing your u first there, which is a different type of u. You're using a different process. You're using this LIATE thing, maybe, which I went over in another recording in detail, which is the one about number... Which one did I do that in? Maybe I didn't, so I will just go over it quick. Definitely going to do it in lecture, but LIAT quickly stands for log, inverse trig, algebraic, trig. Oops. Exponential. So algebraic is kind of weird, but that's referring things to like x squared, x to 1/2, square root of x plus 1, stuff that looks like that. So it's your u is from the by parts method is the highest on that list. In the by parts method, you need to memorize the formula. Integral u dv equals uv minus integral v du. So that's the u we're talking about. So that u for this one would be a choice between, see it's times here, x cubed and ln of x squared. It's got to be one or the other. So the u here would be, looks like it's algebraic, or excuse me, it doesn't look like it's algebraic. What I meant to say for algebraic is what we have for x cubed. And then the ln x squared overall is a log function. So this is the ln of x squared. So for your u, in the by parts method, you would choose ln x squared. So kind of unconventional, but this works. So this is, this works. This works too. I'm not going to do the whole problem for you. And actually, for fun, even if you did it by substitution, this by parts method ends up being quicker. So that's all I have to say on that one.